Hello friends, welcome you all friends. So friends, I'm so very happy friends because you are learning the AWS Cloud Practitioner. So friends, because you are showing your interest in the comment box friends, so you are very excited to learn the MCQs question, and you want to good achieve marks. So friends, you know the very well I have already covered the 1 to 31 question in the previous video. You can go on the YouTube channel and you can see the playlist, and you can be covered from the starting. Okay friends, so now let's move on the from the 31 to 40 question. Okay friends, now see the 30 number one question. So friends, if you have for example, before the question start, I have asked one question. If you have any doubt related to the AWS exam, and if you have the different question, so definitely you will be asked, I will be help you. Okay friends, so friends, now move on this question, because we have already 31 number question which is done. Okay, in the previous video I will definitely I have given the link in the description box. Okay, so I can see the 31 number question. All right, so question is telling, what are the advantages of using Amazon EC2 instance to host the application in the AWS cloud instead of an on-premises? You know the very well friends, on-premises it means your local devices, but here the advantages is asking EC2 instance. First answer it will be EC2 includes the operating system patch management, and also second answer it will be, because here the question is asking to answer. Okay, so EC2 instance has a flexible pay-as-you-go pricing model. You know the very well friends, pricing model is a different when you will pay and use more, pay less, use more. It's a different pricing model. So if in a in a few days we will see the that like questions. Okay, so explanation is here. Explanation is also same the based on the question. So yeah, I'm going to explain it. So EC2 includes the operating system batch management, and D option is the EC2 has a flexible pay as you go pricing model. Okay, are advantages to using the using Amazon EC2 instances to host application in the AWS cloud instead of and the on premises. All right friends, so move on the next friend and we will see the 32 number question. So friend, question is asking, a user needs to determine whether an Amazon EC2 instance security group were modified in the last month. Okay, how can the user see if a change was made? How can they see? Okay, question is very simple friends. User wants to see, it's very simple. Okay, so because he was the change in the last month. Okay, so answer it will be, use AWS CloudTrail to see if you have a security group was changed or not. You can see inside the your CloudTrail. So explanation is here. C option number is correct because you have already seen. So explanation is here. C, use AWS CloudTrail to see the if the security group was changed or not. Okay, you can see AWS CloudTrail provides a record of all the APIs call mates in an AWS accounts. It enables the users to log continuously, monitor and retain account activities and related to the action across the AWS services. It means friends, if you have any modification in anywhere, so continuously this cloud trial is monitored there, that one activities. Now move on the next friends, if you have any question doubt, so friend definitely you will be asked friends, because my motive is to should not be any doubt in your side, because if you have any doubt, so definitely ask friends. So question number is 33, which AWS service will help the protect application running on the AWS from DDoS attack? You know the very well friend, DDoS attack means distributed denial of service. Okay, so friends, what will be the answer? AWS shielded, because you can see here the when the DDoS attack is on the server. Okay, so Which one is the AWS shielded protection? This one is the AWS shielded protection is the all the cover area. Okay, so explanation is here, friends. AWS shielded is a manage the DDoS, okay, distributed denial of service protection service that helps to safeguard application running on AWS against the most common DDoS attack. You know the very well, friends. DDoS attack is mean the very multiple traffic has come on your application servers, so continuously without any purpose. It means any hacker to attack the system, and they wants to slow the computer system. So that one AWS sheltered, it will be very protect your application. Now move on the 34th number question, friends. So question is telling which AWS service or features acts as a firewall for the Amazon EC2 instance. Which one features, friends? Security group, friends, because security group is the very important for your application server on the your virtual private cloud. Okay, because without firewall you cannot save your software is not safe. So explanation is here. A security group acts as a virtual firewall for the Amazon EC2 instance for control the inbound and outbound traffic on instance. It's very simple, friends, because firewall is also in your computer local system is also working right now. How does the AWS cloud pricing model differ from the traditional on-premises storage pricing model? So friends, it's very different, friends, because on premises it will be very your costly your pricing model, but it's but in the future time you cannot increase that. But on the AWS cloud pricing model is the very different, because the you can at a time it is a very flexible. You can increase the after the storage fulfilled, you can increase your pricing models, and different storage pricing model you can take. There are no infrastructure operating cost. It's important, friends. Explanation is here. AWS manages the underlying infrastructure including the server, storage and the networking. This means the customer do not need to purchase the maintain any hardware or the software infrastructure, right, friends? Because it's no important to purchase the any hardware or infrastructure to carry for it and store that the storage devices. Okay, so pricing model is the difference of the AWS account. So now move on the next, we will see the 36 number question. A company has a single AWS EC2 instance. The company wants to adopt a highly available architecture. What can the company to do meet this requirement? And so it will be a scale horizontally across the multiple ability zone. You know the very well, friends, ability zone is inside the region there are one or two, maximum two ability zones are there in the one region. Okay, explanation is here, friends. So scale horizontally across the multiple ability zones to achieve the high ability. It's recommended to scale horizontally across the multiple ability zone, in the short form AZs. An ability zone is an isolated location within an AWS region, has an independent power and cooling and networking infrastructure. Okay, friends, is there no your any requirement power and cooling and networking? Everything provided from the AWS. So it's very company high adaptability available architecture on the AWS. So now move on the next, friend. We will see the 37 number question. A company on premises application deployment cycle was 3 to 4 weeks, but after migrating to the AWS cloud, the company can deploy the application in the 2 to 3 days. So very so different, friends. It's not take too long time. Which benefits has to company experience by the moving to the AWS cloud? So agility is the very important, friends, because you can analyze the application software. So now move on, the explanation is here. The company has experienced increased the agility to moving the AWS cloud. Agility refer to the ability to quick adopt the response to changing the business requirements. Okay friends, they will be quickly adopt. Now move on the next, we will see the 38 number question. Which of the following are the included in AWS enterprise supports? Select two options. Enterprise supports. Which one friends? TIM, it's mean AWS Technical Account Manager, and 5-minute response time to critical issues. It means if you have any critical issues has created, so it will be solved in a 5 minutes response time. Okay, where is your problem in your application software and deploy models. So explanation is here friends. AWS Enterprise Support is a premium support offering that provide a range of the benefits and features, including access to a dedicated technical account manager who can provide the guidance and support for complex deployments and applications. It also includes a 5-minute response time for critical issues, which is a response time that ensures that the critical issues are addressing quickly. Because friends, TAM, it's mean your technical account manager, it will be help for you and they will be responsible for your critical issues and quickly, and issues are addressed quickly. Thank you. And next, on the 39 number question, a global media company use the AWS organization to manage the multiple AWS account. Which AWS service or a features can the company use to limit the access to AWS services for member accounts? Which one friends? So SCP, you know the very well friends, SCP in your not civil services, it's a SCP inside the service control policies. Okay, so explanation is here. In next slide I will show you the pictures and where the work the SCPs. Okay, explanation is here. The global media company can use the service control policies to limit access to AWS services for member accounts in AWS organization. SCPs are a type of the policy that can be applied to an entire organization. You can see here the images. So inside the denial all SCPs and core SCPs and app SCPs, so everything has the managed to your quarantine OU and core OU and app OU. Okay, so AWS master account here. Okay, now move on the next and we will see the last number today question. So a company wants to limit its employee AWS access to portfolio of a predefined AWS resources. Which AWS solution should the company use to meet these requirements? Service catalog. Service catalog, how it can be? Because explanation is here. The company should use the AWS service catalog to limit its deploy AWS access to a portfolio predefined AWS resources. AWS service catalog allows the organization to create and manage the catalogs of the IT services that can approved for use on AWS. This service can include the AWS resources such as EC2 instance, RDS relational database system, and S3 buckets. So thanks for this watching video friends. In the next video we will come for the 41 to 50. If you have any doubt related to the any questions, and if you have any question for the new questions, so definitely you will be asked, and if you have any query, so definitely ask friends. Thanks for this watching video, for giving our excitement.